Hey everybody, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time, the show that no matter how much I try to get out, they pull me back in. Little Pacino for you there. Boom, starting the broadcast off with an impression. Are you impressed? Get it? That was a double entendre, is what they call that. Hey, happy Monday. It's Monday, August the 5th, 2019. And on my way home from work, as always. But, I hope you had a great weekend, incidentally. Some of you are wondering, what the hell was the bonus content about last Friday? Well, it goes like this, people. It's like a 3-hour drive on Fridays. And I shot the video. I was in a pretty good mood. I thought, you know what? My viewers deserve some bonus content. And all I had for the bonus was DJ Dirt Cube. So I did one of my rap songs for you. So if you're trying to figure out what the hell that was about, it was bonus content, baby. Don't watch it if you don't like it. It's not a very good rap song, by the way. But I wrote that way back when Bill Clinton was still in office. So Bob's your uncle there. Hey, a little bit of a work update. I got up this, it's important, by the way. This is important. I need you to pay attention to me right now. I got up, I went to work, I worked, and I'm on my way home. Boom, update over. Yep, that was it. Just kind of run-of-the-mill day, 104 degrees, enough to set what's left of your hair on fire. But, speaking of the weekend, and no matter how much I try to get out, they pull me back in. You guys know I've got this new thing where Cindy Brown, the queen of everything, and myself are sort of backing away from the video a little bit to spend more time with each other and to sort of enjoy our summer, for crying out loud. And with sort of an uncertain future in the video world. And so that's all fine and dandy and everything. And then two things. One, I got home from work Friday and I got all excited and went out into the hobby room for a couple of hours. And I started working on these little trees I'm making for my railroad. I ended up staying out there all night. Cindy was up working on her crafts and I was down in the hobby room. So not so much time together on that one. But then Saturday, right? So we got up and we did it again. I spent all day Saturday in the hobby room working on my model railroad, and she spent all day Saturday working on her crafts. She's got these cool tumbler things she's doing with epoxy on it. And then guess what, on Sunday, boom, same thing. So we are so resolved on our new commitment that Cindy even said to me, she goes, we haven't changed anything. I'm like, I know. We're so stupid. But the good news is next weekend, we're going to go to the county fair. I love the county fair. I love me some pig races. Watch them squeal as they run. It's a lot of fun. And then we have bacon, lots of bacon. And then Sunday, we're going to go to a model railroad show for a couple hours. I'm going to buy me some freight cars. I don't even care if they're crappy ones. I'm just going to buy me a bunch of freight cars and see if we can find any model railroaders who know who we are over there. Sign some autographs, groupies throwing their underwear at me, that kind of thing. So that ought to be fun. So not so much of the video world there, but that's just one thing that cracks me up, all right? Because we said we were going to stop, and then there we are. Number two, my last Thursday's video is still outperforming all my other videos. It looks like I'm going to win at the Bad Timing Awards, I would say. Because this was not a good time for me to make this big announcement and take some time off. But then the creme de la creme. If there's a cake, this is the cherry on top. You put cherry on top of a cake? Whatever, I don't eat cake. I'm on keto, baby. Keto strong! David Pop, executive producer of Model Railroader Video Plus, sends old Steve Areno an email today. Hey, Steve. Love having you as part of the group. Got some more projects for you. We want an article about you. We're willing to pay you. We want you to do this. We're willing to pay you. Get used to it. You're part of the MRVP team. Come on. I'm trying to get out. You're sucking me back. How do you say no to David Pop, executive producer of Model Railroader Video Plus, and my hero? A little fun fact. Before I started the It's My Railroad YouTube channel, I was thinking about ideas for it. And one of the things I was going to do is get a cardboard cutout, life size, of David Pop and feature him in the show asking him questions and things like that. That kind of tells you where David is on my pecking order of Monterey Road celebrities. So he's asked me, what do you say, no? Well, when am I gonna have the time to do this? Santa Maria, I don't even know. So maybe this is the Great Spirit's way of saying, you don't get to go out. You have to stay in long time, make money. You know, I didn't get into this YouTube thing primarily to make money. There's a dude letting his kid take a leak on the side of the freeway over there. What the hell? And I think it was a little girl. I'm gonna bust a cap. Where was I? Oh, I didn't get into this to become a millionaire YouTuber. I started off by putting pictures and updates and stuff on Facebook, and I always had a hankering to make video. So I started making video on my YouTube channel, and next thing I know, it's growing, and you know, there's a viable enterprise there to a degree. So I still want to make videos, but it's kind of fun to get paid for it. It's just the way I do it. I spend so much damn time on it that it becomes, I don't know, whatever. So there's that. So I have now of an uncertain. I'm also going to win at the Indecisive Awards. First place on Indecisive Awards. First place on the Bad Timing Awards. Anyway. So in the time we have remaining, which looks to be about 4 minutes, I've got, I don't even know how I knew that right now. I guess I knew. Just a quick little thing that it sort of relates to this, but kind of doesn't. And so I don't even know what that means. Can we just move forward? I suddenly had this epiphany that this moment in time is the only real moment in time. Now that's some postmodern philosophy. Ooh, coffee burp. Ugh. That's some postmodern philosophy for you. Hold on, we need some. This moment in time is the only real moment. The moment that's coming isn't real because it hasn't happened yet. The moment that's back there, for all I know, I imagined it. For all I know, I was created in this second with a memory of the past, and nothing really ever happened. So why does that matter, Steve? Why the hell are you bringing up that kind of kooky crap? Well, because it's a way to get through things sometimes. You know, a woman goes through childbirth. I've never gone through childbirth. Well, I was constipated one time, and I thought I was giving birth, but it turns out it was different. They go through this extreme pain, so I've been told. They're screaming, they're yelling, they're talking like the devil, and they're cussing out whomever got them pregnant. It's like, you son of a bitch. But then they hold the baby in their arms, and suddenly that moment is the real moment. The pain moment is no longer the pain moment. And the further away they get from that pain, the less they experience it. It becomes just a memory. Now, we can have painful memories, I guess, but not in the same kind of way as physical pain memories. When I butchered this finger right here, I put a drill bit right through that sumbitch. I'm telling you, filleted it open like, oh, a filleted finger. And it hurt like I was gonna die, to tell you the truth. There's blood squirting everywhere. It was an amazing event. And it hurt like a sumbitch, but then now it doesn't hurt. It has healed. And I have the memory of the experience, but I don't physically experience the pain anymore. I lost my house back when the economy fell apart. And in the moment, it was the most tragic thing. But the further I've moved past that, now there's a memory of me losing my house, but I don't experience the fear and anxiety about losing my house or the pain. I've kind of moved past that. I've sort of recovered from that now. You know, and though I refer to my ex-wife as Satan, because I still believe she is Satan, the pain and anguish and anger and all that I experienced during that season in my life, I've moved further past that. Now it's just a memory, but it's as if I was never married to her. It's as if Cindy has always been my wife. So here's why that matters. There's two things we need to consider. I need to consider. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Two things I need to consider as I move forward. One thing, everything I do right now is going to be a memory tomorrow, which is good and bad. The reason it's bad is if I do something where I honk somebody over, I lied, there's something I regret, whatever, I will carry that memory with me. Looking back on my past going, man, I sucked right there. And the further and further away you get from it, the less it will bother you, perhaps, unless it was a serious offense of some kind. But just understand that everything we say or do right now, we're going to remember down the road. So in this real moment, it'll become a memory. And in those future moments, we're going to live with those kind of regrets. You'll just take that with you forever. It's done. So that means make every moment count now. And also, things that we do that are awesome, frankly, we're going to carry that forward with us too into the future. I can always look back at the time that, you know, I did that cool thing for that homeless person. I can look back at that time I did that cool thing for my wife. My wife recently turned more than 20 years old, and it was a round number. And for the party, I booked a very popular DJ from the 80s who still does work on Sirius XM and stuff, Richard Blade. He's Richard Blade. He's from England. And if you guys remember him, he was huge. He still is huge. He's got a book out and everything. Booked him as the DJ. It cost me a pretty penny. And she had no clue. And we went to this hotel ballroom, and she got to sit down and have dinner with Richard Blade. Got an autographed book by Richard Blade. Talked about life and stuff with Richard Blade. Now, the thing is, the pain of spending that freaking money, which I spent before I knew my business was going to go under. A son of a bitch. The pain of spending that money, I have forgotten about. I don't even necessarily feel the fact that we don't have the money. But the memory of doing that for her and watching her nearly faint when Richard Blade came up and hugged her, I will have that memory with me forever. So anyway, postmodern philosophy, this moment is the only real moment. Make it count for your future, because your future's all you got. The past, you're screwed, bro. Anyway, my words of wisdom, my little vlog update for the day of August 5th. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me on my way home from work. And until tomorrow, same time, on my way home from work, I hope you have a great evening. Have a great day tomorrow, and I will talk to you later.